I want you to think about some of the challenges that you struggle with right now. What are some of the biggest challenges in your life? Now, do you have those moments when you feel like, this is insurmountable, I don't know how to handle it, right? There are certain things that you want to do, you have to do, but you don't see that light in the tunnel. You feel like you are not capable of making it happen. It could be something big, like starting a business, for example, writing a book, maybe getting that promotion, becoming the boss of the entire department. It could be something smaller, right? Like developing confidence to talk to somebody you don't know in a bar if you feel like doing so. Now, what I want you to consider is that in the past, I guarantee you, I'm 100% sure that you had situations when there were other things that seemed impossible for you at that moment, and you still managed to do them, right? I'm sure that there are many things that you have right now in your life that back in the day seemed impossible. It could be the job you have right now. It could be one of the businesses you started. Maybe you speak certain language that back in the day, if somebody told you one day you're gonna speak Spanish or Italian or whatever it is, you would have said, not possible, not for me, I'm not good with languages. Maybe when you look at your wife, you're thinking, wow, you know, I remember when I talked to her for the first time and I didn't believe that I was good enough, and guess what, now she's your wife. So anyway, I could give you many examples, but the point is that every single person can go back in time and look back at their lives and identify some of those moments when things seemed impossible. Yet, you still managed to make them happen. I know that in my life, we were just talking about it with Greg here from the movie crew that, you know, back in the day when I was growing up in Poland, when I had no money, I didn't speak any languages. I spoke one, I spoke Polish, right? But I didn't speak English. My English was really, really bad. And at some point I made a decision that I'm just gonna turn my life around. And next thing you know, right now, travel to almost 100 different countries, speaking 5 languages, doing all of those crazy things around the world, being friends with best-selling authors and highest performers in the world, and having a pretty decent life. This seemed impossible back in the day, yet I managed to do it. So look, now when I look into the future, if somebody told me, hey, one day you're gonna be a billionaire, one day you're gonna have a charity that's gonna help, you know, 2.5 million animals all over the world. You're also gonna have an orphanage that's gonna help a ton of kids all over the world. Well, it may be hard for me to conceive, but the same way, back in the day, what I have now was very hard to conceive, almost impossible, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that often looking back at your life and some of the challenges that you managed to overcome yourself is very useful to kind of clarify your mind, right? And to recalibrate in a way and to make yourself realize that many good things are possible for you. You just have to stick around. You have to push yourself every single day. So after watching this video, I want you to take a piece of paper and actually do this exercise. It's gonna be fun, I can guarantee you. Think about every single thing that you used to think was impossible for you, from the small things to the big things, and now you ended up having it. You ended up making it happen, okay? So do it, and you will see that just by doing this small exercise, within minutes, your level of self-belief and confidence will start soaring. And by the way, some of you may be thinking, well, sure, this may apply to most people, not to me. Think harder, spend more time, really, really think about it. And I guarantee you, I bet 100%, no matter who you are watching this video, you can find some things that used to seem impossible that you managed to accomplish.